Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leila and welcome to Leilaland. I have bought a new camera and I wanted to show it to you, but in the end I decided that I'm gonna show you my entire YouTube equipment. That is equipment that I use for my YouTube videos. So in case some of you is interested, you can also be probably inspired or just wondering what kind of equipment I'm using. Everything that I mentioned in this video, I'm gonna link everything in the description down below, and these links are gonna be affiliate links, which means that if you buy anything from these links, I'm gonna earn a small commission, but it's not gonna cost you anything extra. This is the camera that I have bought. It's Canon M50. It's a very popular vlogging camera on YouTube. When I was searching on YouTube for a vlogging camera, everyone on YouTube were recommending this camera. I have already tried this camera and I love it. It's super easy to use it. If you watch my video, my balcony makeover that I posted last week, I filmed most of the parts of this video on this camera and I loved it. It was very easy to use it. What I do like about this camera is that it's very small and it doesn't take a lot of space in your bag or wherever you put it. It's very light because it's a mirrorless camera. And since it's a mirrorless camera, it doesn't weigh that much, which was very important for me because I don't want to go around and carry a very heavy camera. This is just not that fun. What I also like is that I have a small palm and it fits very good for my palm. This grip is really good for me and for my hands. If you have a bit bigger palms, probably it's gonna be a bit difficult to hold here, but most of the time people use a tripod, so probably that doesn't matter, but just have this in mind. As I said, it's also very easy to use it. There are a lot of instructions on YouTube on how to use this camera and how to have the best and the most of this camera. What I also like is that it has a touch function, which makes your life much easier. My old camera, I have sold it. It was like, I don't know, 10 years old. It was a very traditional camera, Nikon, and of course it didn't have any touch function, which I didn't think that I needed, but now when I used it only once, I understood that touch function is very important. Another great thing about this camera is that it has wireless communication settings, so I can connect this camera to my phone either via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, and it's super helpful. If I want to take a picture, let's say a selfie, and I want to have a nice composition and just plan out my shot, I can put camera on some distance and take the shot from my phone, which is very helpful. I haven't tried this function yet, but I know that it exists and I'm gonna use it definitely. Since I want to have a good sound quality on my videos, I have also purchased this little mic. It's Rode Compact. It's called Rode Video Micro Compact Mic. I'm gonna write the name of this mic. It's anyway the smallest mic that Rode, the company Rode has, and it's so cute. This one is, let me show you. This one is only 8 centimeters and the entire mic, it weighs 42 grams. This is the best thing. As I said, with my camera, I don't want any heavy equipment because in case I want to go somewhere and carry around, it's just too heavy and it's not fun. So I thought about the weight, and this is what I've got. And now let's compare my phone and my Canon M50. This is how it sounds on my Canon M50, and this is how it sounds on my iPhone. The next thing that I'm using for my YouTube videos is the ring light. The one that I have is 18 inches or 45 centimeters. And what I like about my ring light is that I can adjust the color temperature, I can decrease or increase the brightness. I can also have 3 different types of lights. It can be cold, it can be normal and warm. The best part of this ring light is that it has a remote control, and I love the remote control. It makes your life so much easier. If you ever buy a ring light, make sure to have a remote control, because sometimes you are lazy and you don't want to get up. Also, this ring light can get as low as 50 centimeters and as high as 215 centimeters. So the range is 50 centimeters to 2 meters, like it's a lot. And depending on your height, it's very helpful. And the best part of this ring light is that I personally don't use it only for my photography and for video or vlogging. I use it even for other purposes, because I like to use some things in different areas. So for example, this ring light, I can use it in my Zoom meetings because of the obvious reasons. We have many of our meetings from home, and I personally think that having a good light and good angle when you have video meetings is very important. Some time ago I wanted to buy a lamp for my table because I thought that it was too dark, but since I have bought the ring light, I don't really need to buy a new lamp, because this ring light is amazing and I can, as I said, adjust the temperature, color temperature, and all of it, so it suits my needs. The next thing is not really an equipment, but it's rather a service. But it's an important service and it's an important part of my YouTube videos. I always use some kind of music in my videos because I think that it's important to have something in the background. Even now, I think you can hear that I have some music. Thanks to the music, you can get your viewers and your audience in the right mood. For example, if you watch my video about the cemetery that I did in Stockholm, of course the music was one of the most important parts of this video. Check out it, the link is here. So Epidemic Sound is a music library with royalty-free music. Its model is based on subscriptions, which means that I pay every month a certain amount of money and I get a library of royalty-free music. It's so incredible and so nice to have a royalty-free music. My first YouTube videos, I used to search them on the internet, on YouTube, and it would take me hours and hours and hours because I was so afraid to get a copyright strike from YouTube that I was like, I need to check if this music is really a royalty-free music, and then I used to check it on the other site and then on the other website and then on the other website, and it took me like literally hours. It took me hours to find a royalty-free music. But now when I have this service, I don't really need to think about copyright strikes, because I know that if I use the music from Epidemic Sound, I'm not gonna have any problems. And you can use the music on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch and podcasts. It's so amazing. And I know that even businesses like cafes, restaurants are using also Epidemic Sound. And what I found, the best part about Epidemic Sound, it just makes me so amazed about the Swedish business culture. Many people talk about Spotify being the giant in the music industry, but now I know that Spotify is not the only one in the music industry. It's also Epidemic Sound, because Epidemic Sound is a Swedish company and its headquarters is in Stockholm. It's so amazing to be able to support a company, like a local company that you really love. So they have 160 genres, 35,000 tracks and 90,000 sound effects. Like, how amazing is this? 90,000 sound effects. I don't even think that anyone would use all of this, but it's so great to have it everything on one platform. And what I also like about Epidemic Sound is that their customer service is amazing. I had some issues and they are so fast at responding your emails or your questions. So guys, if you need a royalty-free music, just subscribe to Epidemic Sound. I will have my referral link in the comments down below, and as I said, it will not cost anything extra. And actually with Epidemic Sound you have always 1 month free trial, so you can subscribe to it, check it out, try it, and I think you will like it because it's a great service. Of course, I'm using iPhone 11. Up until last week, 90% of my videos were filmed on this iPhone, and to be honest, I'm very surprised because this is my first time when I'm using an Apple product, and I am very amazed by its camera because I could get so much from it. It's just incredible, and just thinking that it's just a phone and not a real camera makes me even more amazed. And what is so good about this iPhone is that I never had any issues with the sound. Like, this is incredible because the microphone on iPhone, at least 11, amazing, and I used it all the time. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, you don't really need to buy a camera. You can just use this iPhone because the quality, like, you get so much from it. And of course, when you are recording your videos on your phone, you need to have this thing. Have this selfie stick, and it's good. I am pretty happy with it. It gets this low and this long. It's, as I said, it's pretty good. There is nothing to say about this stick. It's just like a normal stick. The only thing I don't like about this selfie stick is that it only has this position. I can't rotate it, so this is really like for your YouTube only or for your videos and nothing else. Because, for example, if I want to film like this, then I need to turn the handle and not this part. But I'm still happy with it. I never had any issues, I never had any problems. This is just a preference. So this is it. These are my YouTube equipments. and YouTube service that I'm using. I hope that you find this video helpful. If you liked this video, please like it. It will be very helpful for me and for my growth, and my growth can happen only thanks to you. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos from my life and my life in Sweden. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. See you next time.